Hey Matt, Jeff German, Florida Performance Cars. Just wanted to take a quick minute to shoot you a video to help re-inspire some confidence in me. I apologize, I know you were disappointed about the shipment. It happens, but hopefully I can help make it better. I'm over here with the car now. Just wanted to top her off with the E85 before I gave it back to you, and I figured I'd take this opportunity to show you the car really quick as well. I guess we'll start with, since I'm at the gas station, I'm going to show you how to fill her up with gas. The fuel cell's pretty basic, but I might as well show you. Here's the trunk pop button there. Here is the fuel cell to open her up. Just flip this cap up, turn it one time there to the corner. There we go, open it up. Like I said, I just filled her up, so it's filled at the top. And then when you put it back in, you make sure those pins align there. Align them with the spots in the tank there. You'll see the little dowels. I put it back in, slides right in, clock it back the other way, flip it down, bang, it's locked, and then you're done. I'll do a quick walk around of the car for you here. All right, here she is again. Sitting real pretty, perfect. And then I'm going to take you on a quick drive with the car as well. Alright, I got my dealer plate on there right now, but I will I'll have the temp tag on there when the transporter finally gets it. Here's the inside of the car. Pretty basic. So I had the SCT programmer out here. This thing, if you're familiar with the OBD2 port here, the OBD2 port plugs in down here underneath the dash, and then this thing will be able to change tunes for you. Realistically, you don't want to do that, but you can also data log the car for air-fuel ratio, and also check your fault codes in the car. If you ever get a fault code, check engine light, you can check the codes all through this. This is important, so you want to hang on to this. Go ahead and start the car up for you. There's a switch underneath the dash. Here, let me start it. All right, she starts right up. So when it's cold, sometimes it might take a little bit longer to start, but not long at all. The fuel gauge usually doesn't go all the way to full. It's running on one of the fuel sending units from the factory. Factory Ford uses 2 fuel sending units. Now we're just using 1 because we have the cell. So when you fill it all the way up, it might not show full in the tank, like as you see over there, but that's about as high as it goes. And then the rest of the tank is functional. It will go all the way down to empty when it's empty. It goes pretty fast too with 1000cc injectors. All right, so car's on. She idles good. Everything's normal with it. Underneath the dash here, there's a switch. If you feel it around, it's a transmission cooler for the car. Is it? Oh, it's under, okay, so it's underneath the steering wheel right here. You flip that on and the transmission's cooler goes on. You don't really need that very often unless you're driving the car hard. Keep this expensive transmission nice and cool. I'll take you on a quick drive. Just put her in first gear. AC's cold and everything. Pull out of the gas station this way. Gonna try and do this the best I can here with one hand. This is your boost gauge here. I guess I'll show you that really quick. The boost gauge has the 3 levels. Default, whenever you turn on the car, it's on level 1. Then it has 2 and 3. Level 1's about 7 pounds of boost realistically. Level 2 is about 9 pounds. Level 3 is about 11 pounds. To be precise, I know that the tuner said it was like 6, 9, and 12, but it's more realistically, when I actually look at the data logs, it's like 7, 9, and 11. But regardless, default goes to stage 1, so you press the up arrow here. That goes to SP2 you saw quickly. Up arrow again, SP3. Now that's the most boost. If you want to turn it back down, just go back down to 1. Now you're good to go. You can do that right on the fly. You don't need to restart the car or anything like that. You know, now you're on it, and like I said, every time you do turn the car off, though, it defaults back to 1. So if you had it in 3 and then you turn off the car, turn it back on, it will be back on 1, which is you know, just about 7 pounds of boost. All right, so let me go ahead and take off here. Whenever you first start the car, when it's cold, make sure you warm it up a little, get your coolant up to temperature. You know, right there it goes just above a quarter of the way to hot. let it get pretty close to there, because you want your coolant temperatures to warm up. You want your E85 to warm up. You want the oil to get up to temp for a car like this. Make sure everything's warm before you go. This has been warm because I just drove it to the gas station. So I'm going to do real quick. I'll show you a nice full throttle pull of the car. Again, bear with me. I got one hand, but go ahead and hit it in second gear here. Very fast, very healthy. I love this car, and I'm gonna miss it. You know, the slight delay in transport, you'll forget all about it the first time you stab it in second gear. So yeah, there she is. Like I said, AC's cold. There's your boost controller. Their SPC SCT, I'm sorry, programmer will be I'll put it in the glove box for you. You'll have that. Other than that, there's not really much else you need to know. Just turn the car on, make sure she's warmed up, and go. If you have any questions, obviously I'm here to help. All right, thanks, Matt.